Have you ever wondered if giants are actually real? Well, they may be the stuff of legends or myths, but giants in reality do exist. In this video, we introduce you to 15 incredible people with extraordinary height and size. From towering athletes to record-breaking feats, these individuals push the limits of what the human body is believed to be capable of. Let's begin this list with number 15, Sajad Garibbe. Sajad Garibbe, famously known as the Iranian Hulk or Persian Hercules, became an internet sensation due to his colossal build and immense strength. At only 25 years old, Sajad measures 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs an astonishing 340 pounds. His upper body is so vast that many have compared him to a towering redwood. Known for his brute strength, Sajad can lift up to 386 pounds with ease, proving his incredible physical capacity. He gained massive attention after his Instagram photos went viral, often showing him gripping household objects that appeared comically small in his oversized hands. His frame, seemingly larger than life, turned every image into a visual spectacle. Back in 2016, Sajad's popularity took an unexpected turn when he joined the Iranian military, intending to take part in the battle against ISIS. But Sajad's goals extend beyond warfare. He has openly expressed his ambition to pursue a wrestling career, aspiring to follow in the footsteps of giants like Andre the Giant. And he is also a good guy. Number 14, John Asen. John was far more than an American actor. He was a towering figure in early cinema, both literally and symbolically. Standing at a jaw-dropping 8 feet 10 inches, John remains one of the tallest actors in recorded history. His colossal height wasn't just a visual marvel, it was central to his identity in the silent film era, where his commanding stature captured audiences instantly. In a tailor-fitting session, footage shows the tailor standing on a stepladder just to measure him. As John removed his jacket, the tailor documented a chest circumference of 61 inches, moving on to measure his waist, back, and even inseam. The measurements alone were astounding. One humorous moment involved a man stepping inside one of John's enormous shoes. Both feet fit easily. This moment of amusement only emphasized the magnitude of his size. John's legacy endures not only because of his acting, but also due to the rare scale of his physical presence. Number 13, Icelandic strongman. Hafthor Bjornsson is a globally recognized giant and is best known for portraying the Mountain in Game of Thrones. Standing 6 feet 9 inches tall and weighing a massive 400 pounds, this Icelandic strongman represents the pinnacle of raw power and dominance. His journey, however, wasn't always aimed at becoming the physical titan he is today. In his younger years, he pursued basketball, where his sheer size gave him a natural edge. But a severe knee injury forced him to walk away from the sport, shifting his focus towards strength athletics. This pivotal moment in Hafthor's life introduced him to the world of strongman events. He didn't just enter the arena, he rose to become one of the most feared competitors in the field. His displays of strength are staggering. With the ability to deadlift 990 pounds, Hafthor's supremacy in the strongman arena remains unquestioned. In 2017, he placed second at the prestigious World's Strongest Man event, securing his place among the most dominant men alive. He is a real giant. Number 12, Man Choi. Choi isn't just big, he's a phenomenon. Standing 7 feet 2 inches tall and weighing approximately 331 pounds, Choi is a powerhouse in every sense. But his true distinction lies in his rare fusion of size, athleticism, and charisma. As a professional kickboxer and MMA fighter, he doesn't just look intimidating, he is. One of his opponents once remarked that Choi's knees reached head level, calling him inhuman. His strikes, backed by massive reach and raw force, leave lasting impressions. Known as the Techno-Goliath, or Korean Monster, his ring performances are enhanced by flashy celebrations and dramatic flair. But Choi's talents go beyond combat. In 2007, he ventured into pop culture by forming a music duo with Korean supermodel Kang Soo-hee. Their group, Beauty and the Beast, made waves in the entertainment industry. With his outgoing personality and unmatched stature, Man Choi became a household name in South Korea, balancing athleticism and style with ease. Just watch his fight with Akebono, and you'll know him. Number 11. Sandy Allen. Sandra Elaine Allen, lovingly called Sandy, was born in 1955 in Chicago, Illinois. Reaching an incredible height of 7 feet 7 and 1/4 inches, she earned the title of the tallest living woman in the world, a recognition she held from 1976 until her passing in 2008. This title, verified by Guinness World Records, brought her international fame and popularity. However, Sandy's exceptional height came with constant difficulties. Her growth was caused by a pituitary tumor, which led to the overproduction of growth hormone during her early years. Everyday life became increasingly complicated. Finding proper clothing or footwear was a daily challenge. Yet Sandy carried her condition with grace and pride. In the mid-1970s, curious about her place in the world, she contacted Guinness World Records to inquire if she was, in fact, the tallest woman alive. Their confirmation opened a new chapter in her life, one filled with global attention. Sandy soon became a global symbol of individuality, strength, and pride. She was great. Number 10. Uljana Semjonova. Uljana Semjonova was a basketball legend whose towering height made her one of the most dominant players in the history of women's sports. Born in 1952 in Riga, Latvia, Semjonova stood 7 feet tall and wore men's size 21 shoes, the largest ever recorded in women's basketball. During the 1970s and 1980s, she reigned supreme in the Soviet Union's national team, earning recognition as the best female basketball player of her era. Her unmatched size and athleticism turned every match into a showcase. By the age of 16, she had already earned the title Queen of the Court, a name that followed her throughout her career. Her physical dominance wasn't her only strength. Her agility, rebounding, and game awareness were just as fierce. Wherever she played, Uljana left a mark, through her performance and towering influence. She inspired generations of athletes, elevating women's basketball across continents and breaking barriers for players who came after her. Her legacy remains untouchable. Number 9. Adam Rayner. Adam Rayner's life remains one of the rarest medical cases in human history. He is the only person known to have lived as both a dwarf and a giant. Born in 1899 in Graz, Austria, Adam's early life was marked by his short stature. At age 18, he stood only 138 centimeters tall, well below the threshold for dwarfism. Even at 19, he measured just 143. But everything changed at age 21 when Adam began a rapid, unexpected growth spurt. Finally, he reached an astonishing height of 216 centimeters. This transformation, however, came with issues. His spine began curving, and his facial structure, particularly the jaw, grew disproportionately. In an effort to control his growth, doctors performed surgery on his pituitary gland to slow the production of growth hormone. The procedure only partially succeeded. His health deteriorated over the years, and he died at 51, having reached a final height of 234. Adam's story remains medically unmatched. Number 8. Theodore Machnau. Theodore Machnau was born in 1878 in Kuki, which is now part of Belarus. This guy experienced abnormally rapid growth from a young age. By age 14, he already stood at an astonishing 200 centimeters. As he continued to grow, his daily necessities became supersized. He required custom-made garments, furniture, and even his bed had to be built to accommodate his frame. It's said that his boots were so enormous that local children used them as hiding spots during games of hide and seek. At 14, Theodore Machnau joined a traveling circus, and by the age of 16, he had reached a height of nearly 250 centimeters. His immense stature drew attention from scientists, who offered money to study his body after death, but he declined out of fear. Theodore later married a fellow circus performer who stood 150 centimeters tall, still a full meter shorter than him. They had 4 children. Known for his massive appetite, Theodore eventually succumbed to health complications related to his size and passed away in 1912 at age 34. Number 7. Mariusz Pudzianowski. Mariusz Pudzianowski, often called Pudzian, redefined what it meant to be strong. Born in 1977 in Białowieża, Poland, Mariusz stood 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed approximately 320 pounds during his peak years. He didn't just win the world's strongest man competition, he dominated it. With 5 first-place titles, Pudzianowski became the most decorated champion in the event's history. His record-breaking 16 overall victories in strongman competitions remain unmatched. In one astonishing event, he lifted 5 stones, each weighing 375 pounds, onto platforms in just 16.72 seconds. His speed and raw power stunned spectators. Beyond strength, Mariusz brought discipline and athleticism to a sport often viewed through brute force alone. Later, he transitioned into mixed martial arts, proving his versatility and refusing to be boxed in. Pudzian's impact stretched far beyond the arena. He became a national hero in Poland and a global icon. In the world of strength, few names resonate with the same authority. Number 6. Satnam Singh. Satnam Singh Bhamara, an Indian professional wrestler and former basketball player, stands at an imposing 7 feet 2 inches and weighs 360 pounds. He made history as the first Indian player to be drafted into the NBA, chosen by the Dallas Mavericks as the 52nd overall pick in 2015. Satnam's remarkable rise began with his unusual size. He was already 5 feet 9 inches by the age of 9, towering over peers in his village. His interest in basketball was sparked by his father, who built a hoop near their home to encourage practice. By 14, he was already 6 feet 6 inches tall, wearing size 18 shoes. As he grew, Satnam idolized Kobe Bryant and drew inspiration from players like Yao Ming and Dwight Howard. His journey reflects both raw talent and perseverance. Today, he represents India not only in wrestling rings, but also in global arenas. His extraordinary size made him visible, but his grit made him legendary. Number 5. Muhammad Alam Chana. This Pakistani farmer etched his name in history as one of the tallest men ever recorded. Born in 1954 in Sewan Sharif, Sindh, his exceptional growth became noticeable in adolescence. By age 18, he already stood 6 feet 4 inches tall. But this was merely the beginning. By age 26, he measured a staggering 7 feet 8 inches. Raised in a modest household, Alam's exceptional size eventually caught the attention of a visiting circus manager in 1981. Impressed by his proportions, the man submitted photographs and a formal letter to Guinness World Records. After an official investigation and in-person measurement, Alam was certified as the tallest living man in 1982. He retained the title until his passing in 1998. Toward the end of his life, his height slightly declined, recorded at 7 feet 7 inches. Still, Alam's remarkable size and humble origins made him an unforgettable figure in world records and a source of pride in Pakistan. Number 4. Paul Sturgess. Paul is a well-known name across British sports circles. This former professional basketball player was officially measured by Guinness World Records in November 2011. Towering at 7 feet 7 inches and weighing approximately 325 pounds, Paul made an impact both in the UK and the US, where he was recognized as the tallest college basketball player wearing size 19 shoes. Unlike many individuals with extreme height linked to medical conditions, medical evaluations during his teenage years confirmed his growth stemmed from familial tall stature. His biological father stood 6 feet 10 inches, and several relatives were also notably tall. Paul was Britain's second tallest man, until the unexpected death of Neil Fingleton. His exceptional size and skills gained widespread attention after he appeared on Britain's Tallest Teens at age 19. Later, he explored acting and joined an agency. He trained at the Florida Institute of Technology, where his natural height helped him thrive in a sport where every inch counts. Number 3. Martyn Ford. Martyn is widely recognized as the Nightmare for his intimidating look and towering stature. Standing at 6 feet 8 inches, Martyn's size and physical presence make him unforgettable. In the fitness world, he's admired for his heavily muscled frame and commanding physique. Before stepping into bodybuilding, Ford initially pursued a career in professional cricket. However, his transition into strength training changed the course of his life. His extraordinary transformation earned him a massive following on social media, where he shares his intense workout routines and evolution. Beyond fitness, Martyn entered the film industry, appearing in action films where his size became a central feature. His shift from cricketer to bodybuilder inspired countless fans, especially those chasing physical goals. Martyn's ability to keep evolving while maintaining discipline made him an influential figure both in entertainment and sport. His journey reflects determination, calculated effort, and a relentless drive to push boundaries most would never attempt. Number 2. Brahim Takioullah. Imagine wearing shoes nearly the size of small kayaks. That's the reality for Brahim Takioullah, a Moroccan man known for having the second largest feet ever documented. Each foot measures nearly 15 inches in length. Born in 1982 in Guelmim, Morocco, Brahim is also recognized for his extreme height of 8 feet 1 inch, making him the second tallest living individual on the planet. His journey into the world of record books began in his early 20s, long after most people stopped growing. A school physician noticed his remarkable size and urged him to consult a specialist. He was eventually diagnosed with acromegaly, a disorder linked to overproduction of growth hormone due to a pituitary tumor. Living at such a height brings logistical challenges, from clothes and footwear to daily mobility. But his remarkable size also brought fame. Guinness World Records acknowledged both his height and massive feet, and he's since been featured in global documentaries like Body Bazaar and Extraordinary People. Number 1. Andre the Giant. Andrei René Roussimoff, aka Andre the Giant, dominated the worlds of wrestling and pop culture. Born in Coulommiers, France, Andre stood at a staggering 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighed approximately 520 pounds due to gigantism and acromegaly, conditions that result from excessive growth hormone production. His wrestling career, which began in the early 1970s, rapidly gained attention for his size, strength, and remarkable agility. This rare combination turned him into an unstoppable force in the ring, earning him legendary status in the sport. Andre's career was filled with unforgettable matches and iconic rivalries, most notably his showdown with Hulk Hogan. His impact extended far beyond the ring. Andre starred as the beloved Giant Fezzik in the 1987 cult classic, The Princess Bride. Among his friends, he earned the nickname the greatest drunk on earth after reportedly drinking 40 liters of beer in one sitting. Sadly, Andre passed away in 1993 at 46 from congestive heart failure. If you found this video interesting, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.